Support the NCHS Scholarship Foundation. Purchase a golf ball. Someone will win a brand new 2024. Support.
This game is sponsored by our This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commission, residential, and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal, constructed with intention and integrity. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler of Fessler Family Dentistry, the dental office for your entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. Platinum sponsor, Frangio Engineering. Planning on putting a pool or addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Frangio Engineering can help you find a solution. Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist you with all of your automotive needs. Platinum sponsor, Manfredi Jewels. Manfredi Jewels, your local official Rolex jeweler, is excited to continue carrying the finest jewelry and watch brands and welcome the New Canaan community to their newly renovated store this fall. Go Rams. Platinum sponsor, Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company, serving all of Fairfield County. Platinum sponsor Walter Stewart's. Walter Stewart's market has supported NC Rams athletics and your entire This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commission, residential, and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal, constructed with intention and integrity. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler of Fessler Family Dentistry, the dental office for your entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. Platinum sponsor, Frangio Engineering. Planning on putting a pool or addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Frangio Engineering can help you find a solution. Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist you with all of your automotive needs. Platinum sponsor Manfredi Jewels. Manfredi Jewels, your local official Rolex jeweler, is excited to continue carrying the finest jewelry and watch brands and welcome the New Canaan community to their newly renovated store this fall. Go Rams. Platinum sponsor Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company serving all of Fairfield County. Platinum sponsor Walter Stewart's. Walter Stewart's Market has supported NC Rams athletics and your entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stewart's is your fresh local market. We'd also like to thank our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2023-2024 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics. Go Rams.
Support the NCHS Scholarship Foundation. Purchase a golf ball. Someone will win a brand new 2024 Chevy Colorado. The NC Color Drop will take place March 24th at Waveney. Check out the truck today, located at the entrance of Denny Stadium. Already have a truck? There are 11 other great prizes too, including a $2,000 gift card to Walter Stewart's Market. All proceeds will go directly to NCHS graduates who rely on financial aid to help pay their college tuition expenses.
If you want to stay updated on all our Rams sports, please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at NCTV78. And in order to watch our bi-weekly broadcasts, live streams of the NCHS sports, and our podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, also at NCTV78. Thank you, and let's go Rams!
11th, a big day for girls basketball coaches in the CIAC. New Canaan Rams' first opponent is the Pomperaug Panthers. Both teams enter with a 0 in both the win and loss column, but that number, 0, destined to change today, as it is opening day of the 2023-2024 girls basketball season in Connecticut, and it brings much excitement to the players, the coaches, and the fans. NCTV brings you inside the main gym of New Canaan High School, which is home of the Rams. I'm John Frieders, and I'm thrilled to be on the call tonight. I will be by myself, but it will be a very exciting game on NCTV. Thank you for joining us. It's definitely a chilly night, but inside the gym, those weather conditions do not affect us. Let's get to both of these teams, the Panthers and the Rams, both having really successful seasons last year. The Panthers come in after losing the Class L final last year and unfortunately lost 46-58 against E.O. Smith. They had a record of 21-3 last year, so they were extremely successful. They put up lots and lots of points while giving up very few points. New Canaan, on the other hand, went 14-8, 6 games above 500, and played very solid throughout the entire season. Had their ups and downs and lost a couple close games, but they had a very good season overall. Unfortunately, they had early exits in both the FCAC quarterfinals and New Milford in the second round of the state tournament. They lost versus Staples in the quarterfinals against an FCAC opponent which they had seen earlier in the season. And they lost to New Milford 49-40, which was a heartbreaking loss for the team. Unfortunately, they come in this year with a more experienced roster from those juniors and sophomores that are now seniors and juniors. But they did lose a couple key players, including Maddie Donaldson, who's a first-team All-FCAC performer and a first-team All-State performer. We also had Natalie Plosker, who's an FCAC honorable mention, and they held most of the offense for the Rams. On the other side, the Panthers, they were looking for a step up in Alexis McKenzie, who's expected to try and help fill the void left by Claudia Schneider. We will be back in a second as we have the national anthem and the announcement of the starting lineups here inside the main
And
gym.
now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Panthers, number 1, Alina Salmani. Number 5, Taylor Brennan. Number 15, Emma Wello. Number 24, Reagan Ward. And number 33, Alexis McKenzie. Head coach of the Panthers is Joe Fortier. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the starting lineup for the 2023-2024 New Canaan Rams. Number 12, Eliza Lorenz. Number 30, Ali Cicia. Number 22, Katie Funk. Number 32, C.C. Patterson. And number 20, Fiona Moore. Head coach Rams, Tim Palmer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if I can get this right, would you please rise for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner?
welcome you back inside New Canaan High School's main gym. First showdown between the New Canaan Rams and the Pomperaug Panthers. And one thing to make a note of for New Canaan's starting lineup is they have 2 freshmen starting, in Eliza Lawrence and Ali Cecilia. So definitely a young, talent-filled roster of New Canaan. And interesting move by Coach Kim Palmer, who is in her 11th year with the team. Obviously, she coached for 8 seasons, and then she took a couple years break and came back to coach and has coached for 2 other seasons, and now in her 3rd. And for the tip-off, get ready for the tip-off here. It's going to be an exciting game between these 2 teams. So it's going to be Ali Cecilia. She unfortunately loses the tip, but that's taken by Katie Funk. There's Cece Patterson. Over to the freshman, Cecilia. To Lawrence. Down low to Cece. Funk to the side. Lawrence losing the ball. Able to regain control. Possession here going for the Rams. This side it's going to be Mueller, the captain, senior captain, taking the ball out of bounds. To the freshman, Cecilia. Cecilia back to Mueller. Strong defense by Pomperaug early on. There's the shot, but she got her own rebound, puts it up. And that one's not going to go in off the rim. Pomperaug gets their first offensive possession. And they're not scared to shoot that rock. This is Mackenzie, who we talked about earlier. Brennan to the corner. There's a shot, and that is a 3. Bang! Pomperaug starts it early. And Cecilia turned over. Fortunate turnover by the Rams there. This is 33. Mackenzie. To Somani. To the corner again, and bang! 2 early triples for the Panthers, and they find themselves up 6-0. That was Ward on the 3. Panthers coming out in a full court press, trying to apply the pressure early and gain control. That's Lawrence to Mueller. That was Cece. Patterson putting it up. Patterson's going to get a little bit too physical there, and that's going to be a foul on her. That's her first. And of course, you aren't aware, there are a couple rule changes this year in the CIAC basketball rule book. You got the 35-second shot clock, which is a new addition, which affects players, coaches. And coaches got to figure out, you can't just wait around with the possession of the ball. As Lila Donaldson, the sister of Maddie Donaldson, is going to check in for the Rams. And that's going to take out Katie Funk. And here is Mueller on the sideline to Lawrence. Lawrence to Patterson. Back to Cecilia. Cecilia to Mueller. Mueller up top. Panthers playing man so far and really denying New Canaan of any offense as Cece with the backdoor cut. Lost possession of the ball, and that's out of bounds. Possession to the Panthers. New Canaan finds himself in an early 6-point deficit after giving up 2 threes. That's a turnover. That's Mueller feeding it to Donaldson. Donaldson up and in. There goes the 0 on the score column for the Rams. 2-2-6, 5:25 remaining. That's back up to the shot top, and that's another shot. That shot by Brennan. Off the front of the rim and rebound by the Rams. There's Patterson down low to Mueller. Beautiful pass by Patterson to Mueller, the junior to the senior. That's a layup. That makes it 4-2-6. Rams down by 2, and that forces Joe Fortier to call his first timeout. This is the first timeout for Fortier and the Panthers. And probably just a little bit of a moment to settle down the Panthers, take a deep breath. This is obviously the first game of the season, lots of nerves and excitement bundles of joy, just ready to get out there on the court after a long preseason and a long off season as well. Preseason and off season, and they just tried out about a week and a half ago. But here's the replay on that steal by Muir. Muir was able to dish the quick pass to Donaldson, and Donaldson finishes through contact. And what a shot there by Donaldson, the junior sister of Maddie Donaldson. If you haven't heard the name before, she played extremely well and was a key contributor to the Rams, basically in control of the ball with Natalie Plosker last year. As Patterson tries to find Donaldson again. A little bit too much contact. And that's going to be a push on Donaldson. That is 2 fouls. First on Donaldson, but 2 team fouls. New Canaan swarming defense here. And that's going to be another foul, but that was Selmani bringing up the court. And that's going to be a foul on Muir. It's going to be a push. As Grace Driscoll checks in for the freshman, Ali Cecilia. Grace Driscoll was also a key contributor last year as well. Got a decent amount of minutes and put in a couple baskets. What a defensive play there. Stolen by Patterson. Here the Rams bringing it up the court. It's Muir. Muir loses it. Patterson stolen by Driscoll. Not regain possession in this sloppy basketball. That's what you want to avoid, but you're going to see that in the preseason. You know, teams getting back into the flow of their offense. You got new teams, new teammates, different group of girls. That's not what you want to see. This sloppy defense, you can't have that. So Lawrence to Muir. Muir with the move up top, throws it up, and that's out of bounds. Panthers ball. New Canaan in the early 2-point deficit here with 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining, and already 3 team fouls. And after 5 fouls in a quarter, here's the second rule change. After 5 fouls in a quarter, the fouls, you don't get 1-and-1 shots. You get 2 shots guaranteed. Whereas last year it was after 7 fouls in a half, you get a 1-and-1, and if you didn't make the first one, you didn't get the second shot. As there's the layup by 15, Coelho, and what a shot there, able to finish through the contact. 8-4 Panthers. Stolen by the press. Muir can get it out. She's gonna run it, finding Patterson down low. And what a block there. Looked like it was blocked by Coelho, but we'll have to get a replay on that if we do have it. Moves so fast down the court, and great defensive play by the Panthers. Muir trying to turn defense into offense a little bit. Not able to get that going. There's the out of bounds play. Lorenz to Muir. Muir with the mid-range shot. And that one is off. But that was the rebound by number 33, Callie Patterson, sister of Cece Patterson. An easy finish there for the junior. Look at this offense, and that is an and 1 for Selmani. Selmani with the highlight reel play there early on, and if she converts this, this will be the first 3-point play of the season for either teams. And here's a free throw for Selmani at the strike. Up, and that one is good. The Panthers coming out here early and showing that they can shoot, draining 2 threes, and then the free throw there. And it was Grace Driscoll who was fouled by Selmani. Driscoll had possession on the out of bounds sideline, and she got fouled. Driscoll bringing it up. A little bit of spread offense here, trying to create some space, and they're in the 5-out. The cut by Lawrence. And that was touched, and that goes out of bounds. Panthers possession. Look at this defense by the Rams. 4 players swarming them, and that's a foul. It's going to be on the Rams. That's a shooting foul, and that's going to put Mackenzie at the strike for her first opportunity, 4 points. And that was the foul by number 33, Callie Patterson. First one is up and good. Extending the lead to 12-6. So here's Mackenzie. And she drains the second, goes 2 for 2 at the strike. And those are the points you need to convert. You know, they're free points at the strike. So you get the foul. This Warrens was fouled there by number 15, Coelho. And it's going to be Muir, the senior captain, inbounding from her own side. Warrens double team there and still maintaining possession of the Rams. But you can tell the Panthers are not afraid to apply pressure early on. And it's worked out pretty well. And that's going to force Palmer to call her first timeout. She's got to settle her team down here. They're down by 7, an early deficit, but they still do have an opportunity to come back, of course, with 2 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in this first quarter. It's been a really good one so far. Both teams putting up good fights, but what has surprised me most is the great shooting here by the Panthers. You got to talk about it. Maybe that's what separated them last year, as they finished with a 21-3 record, which is really, really good. And unfortunately, they made it to the Class L finals. They made it to the Class L finals, which is impressive by itself. They unfortunately lost, looking for that title. They come back with a lot of talent this year. And they do have a small roster. Definitely not that many players. Don't travel with a lot of players. Whereas New Canaan has a couple more girls on that team. Here's Mueller with the ball. Finds Driscoll. Here's Lawrence to Muir. Muir almost faking the shot, but trying to set up a play here. Lawrence to Patterson. Patterson, and that ball goes through Driscoll's hands. That's gonna be Panthers possession. Panthers have the early lead, and New Canaan has fouled 5 times. New Canaan has 5 team fouls, whereas the Panthers have 2. And there's going to be a substitution. Shannon Ratner, the senior, comes in for Callie Patterson. That nifty play by the Panthers. Ball goes off Mackenzie's hands. Mackenzie in the corner, feeds it down low inside, but that was stolen by Patterson. Patterson wants to run it, initiates the contact. That's going to be a foul on the Panthers, putting Cece Patterson at the strike, 4-2. If you're New Canaan, you want to utilize this free throw line. You want to make them foul. You want to play aggressive. That's how you're going to win games against better teams. Is you're going to have to dominate the physicality aspect of the game. And here's Patterson with the first free throw. And that one is in. The bank is open. She cashes in the first one. Talk about Patterson, not just a varsity athlete on the court, but she's also committed to Notre Dame for lacrosse. She is a goalie. She's ranked really high up in the country. See, Notre Dame is very prestigious. She got the ticket there, the scholarship. She's going to South Bend, Indiana. Not this year as she's a junior, or next year, but the year after. Class of 2025. Ball fed down to Brennan. Brennan with the shot, and she's not able to get it. But a stupid turnover there by the Rams. Can't have that. Lawrence with the ball. And that's poked out of bounds by Brennan. And Brennan has talent of herself. She's the only one on the court committed for basketball. She's committed to play at the next level at Southern New Hampshire University. She's a senior this year, so next year she'll be there, but she still has got one more year in the tank with the Panthers, and she was a contributor last year, and they're looking for her again to show up. Here's Mackenzie. Mackenzie bringing the ball up, trying to work her way inside, and that's going to be stolen by the Rams. Looks like they're going to call a foul on Bunton. My apologies. That's going to be a foul on the Rams, giving the Panthers the sideline inbound. An opportunity to run an out of bounds play as Bunton was fouled. It looks like it's going to be an on-the-floor foul. Here's McKenzie taking the ball out of bounds. McKenzie inside to Bunton. Bunton to Brennan, and Brennan gets one in. And that is 2 points for Brennan. Brennan now guarding Muir on the inbound. Patterson trying to get open, and there's Driscoll. Driscoll trying to feed it inside, and that's going to be swarmed up and stolen by the Panthers. And that's going to be a foul by number 23, Grace Driscoll. And because they're at that 5 foul mark, this is going to put the Panthers at the line for 2 free throws, both of them guaranteed. First one is off. That is Ward at the line. Ward goes 0 for 2 there, missing the second one after she missed the first. And that's going to be a foul on Ward. Ward with the foul on Muir. Muir inbound, and there's some miscommunication. Luckily, Donaldson able to get the ball, retains possession. Up to the top of the key to Lawrence. Inside to Muir, kicks it out to Patterson. Back to Lawrence. Muir to Ratner. Ratner at the top. Ratner to Patterson, back to Ratner. She has an open shot. They're just going to let her go inside. Donaldson to Lawrence. Donaldson in the corner. The shot clock is ticking down here. And there's Ratner with the shot. And she gets it to fall. That is 2 points for the Rams, the little mid-range shot. And that's where they got attacked. As you saw, the shot clock was winding down there to get it inside. And there's McKenzie over to the side, and the Panthers answer back. That was 14, Molly Schneider. Schneider answered back, turned over by the Rams. Stolen back. Patterson with the little 3-on-2. That ball goes out of bounds. A bit of a misread and off pass. That's what you're going to see in the early part of the season from both these teams. Obviously, you see it affecting New Canaan a little bit more than it's affected the Panthers, but a little bit of sloppy play, just getting back into the basketball season. Most of these girls play a fall sport. And that transition from the fall sport to basketball is definitely a tough transition, as that 3 is drained by Ward. That one's up and in. 3 by Ward, and that makes it a 22-9 lead for the Panthers, and that's going to be the 5th foul on the Panthers. And this puts New Canaan in the bonus. 2.6 seconds remaining in this first quarter. So you look at the replay here on that 3, and Ward just splash. That is the Panthers' 3rd 3 of the game. As Muir pisses this one. But 3 threes early on, and the Panthers not seem to be affected by the shooting. Been really shooting the lights out so far in this first quarter. As Bunton comes close and turns it over to Patterson. But that is the end of the first quarter. Rams with an early deficit of 11, down 9-20. You get this little minute in between the first and second quarter. Obviously, you get the longer pause in between first and second halves. But New Canaan's got to settle down here. And the Panthers are running New Canaan out of the gym so far. Panthers really applying the pressure early and never stopping, and just see how fluid their full court press has been so far. And they know where they have to be. One of the key things with the full court press is you got to be constantly moving, and you got to know where you're going and know what you're looking for. It's more of a schematic thing. You don't want your players to just be running around the court. New Canaan hasn't been able to respond. Obviously, you can practice full court presses in practice as much as you want, but when another team throws at you a full court press that you haven't seen, it can be difficult, especially in the first quarter of the 2023 campaign. is the buzzer, signaling the start of the second quarter. So 8 minutes on the clock, a fresh quarter. New Canaan down by 11, but tons of time to get back into this game. Myself, John Frieders, I'm thrilled to be announcing this game. It's a production of NCTV. You can find us on all of our socials at NCTV78 on YouTube and Twitter. Here's Lorenz to the top. Great defense by the Panthers. Patterson picks up her dribble. Finds Driscoll. Here's another senior, Tia. There's Lawrence. 2:35. Claire Ognabeni. Lawrence poked away by Brennan. Talk about that matchup. The senior versus the freshman. Lawrence just a freshman for this New Canaan Rams team going up against Brennan, who's committed to play collegiate basketball. What a matchup as Katie Funk finds some room and she misses the layup. That ball's on the floor. Bunton, not a foul call there. And that is the first foul on the Rams, obviously. Both foul sheets wiping clear at the end of that first quarter, so now both teams have 0 fouls. New Canaan has a foul right now. And once you get to 5, new rule changes, you get 2 guaranteed shots. As Brennan takes the shot there, and she's off. Rebounded by the Rams. Lawrence down low to Ognabeni. Ognabeni throws it up. As it's getting a little bit chippy down there in the paint. New Canaan's gonna start playing more physical. They're gonna up the physicality and the pressure. Rebounded by Funk. The outward pass to Patterson. Lost track of that one. And that was stolen by number 14, Molly Schneider. Schneider on the corner. And that is a 3. That was not Molly Schneider who had the assist, but Molly Schneider had the 3 there. My apologies. Patterson bringing it up. Almost stolen by Schneider. To the top of the key to Katie Funk. Funk to Kaviko. There's Ognabeni. Back up to the freshman, Lawrence. And that pass was almost jumped there by Schneider. Lawrence, 5. 4 seconds remaining. That's out of bounds. They're gonna have to get a quick shot off here as 3 seconds remain on that shot clock. And that was also another rule change this year as Muir is gonna check in for Lorenz. Palmer trying to keep the legs fresh. And they have 2 seconds to get a quick shot off here. The inbound pass to Ognabeni. She puts that one up and in. And that makes it 11-23, Panthers on top. That was blocked by Kaviko. Patterson with the ball. Patterson to Muir. Muir's gonna take it up and set up the play. Kaviko with the shot. And that one is off. Looks like that one's gonna be off number 1, Medina Selmani. Muir with the inbound pass here. Muir inbounding to Kaviko. Kaviko to Funk. Funk down to Ognabeni, and she should have just went up with that. They find Kaviko at the top of the corner, and she splashes that one home. That's a 3. 14-23, Rams crawling back into this game. What a shot there by the senior. You mentioned she is a shooter. She showed it last year, and she's stepping up right where she left off. There's a little bit of a missed layup there by Warden. Looks like she was wanting a foul call there. The refs didn't see anything. Muir up top to Ognabeni. Patterson down low, and what a great cut there by the junior. Not able to get the layup to go, but if you're Palmer, you have to be satisfied with that play. To the corner 3, and that one is off. That was Ward with the shot. Out of bounds on the Rams. Panthers retaining possession. We just saw substitutions. Schneider comes out. Down low to McKenzie. McKenzie coming in for Schneider as she turns it over to Kaviko. Finds Patterson. Patterson tries to go right up. Ogdebeni with the rebound. Glass cleaner there. And puts that one up. 16-23. Rams crawling back. Patterson trying to jump the pass. Ball's in the corner. Almost stolen there. Back up to McKenzie, top of the key. To the corner, and that's Ward with the three. No one's off. Muir rebounds up to Kaviko. Kaviko with the easy layup. And that one is in. What a play there by the Rams. Really stepping up their game in the second half. And if you're Palmer, you couldn't have asked for a better second half. Better start to the second quarter. It's the Rams offense firing on all cylinders and their defense turning into offense. Lots of steals. And if you're Joe Fortier, you gotta talk about the importance of maintaining the possession, maintaining the ball, and being able to just settle down, relax, and find your girls. You know your teammates are gonna be out there on the court and they can shoot. I'm sure they're not hesitant to shoot when they get that open shot, but you can't turn the ball over. New Canaan really amping up the pace of the game, and if you're New Canaan, you want to keep playing at this high pace. You want to keep running down and up and down the court, and that's what's gotten you the most points, those points in transition for the Rams. As the timeout is gone. Rams with one foul. One team foul in the second quarter, so nowhere close to that two-shot rule. Nowhere close to being put into the bonus. It's going to be a Panther inbound. It's going to be number 15, Emma Coelho. Coelho finds McKenzie. McKenzie guarded by Kaviko. The trap there by the Rams. That's going to be a foul on number 33, Callie Patterson. As McKenzie gets the inbound from the side. McKenzie to Salmani. Salmani up, guarded by Muir. To the side, to Brennan. McKenzie down low. Inside to number 15, Emma Coelho, and she tries to put that one up. Just couldn't get that one to fall. Here's Muir, the senior, directing the offense. Kaviko finds Agabeti down low. Not able to put that one in, but she gets her own rebound. Now it's Patterson, not Agabeni. Muir with the crossover, down to Agabeni this time. And she gets it, goes up, rebound, puts it up again, and fouled. Gonna be two shots, and that's a foul on number 24, Reagan Ward. That's her second of the game, and this is gonna put Agdebeni at the free throw line at the strike for 2 opportunities for points. The first one is up and good. Makes it a 19-23 game. 3:02 remaining in this first half. Second one up and good. New Canaan playing that full court press. Patterson and Agdebeni double teaming McKenzie. McKenzie breaks the double team and goes up with the layup. She misses. And that's going to be a travel on the Rams in their own side. This is going to set up the Panthers with an offensive possession here. A favorable offensive possession to get some points. And then there's outside to the corner, that's Ward. And she drains another 3. I believe that's her 3rd three-pointer of the game. Ward has been lights out so far. Here's Mueller at the top of the key. Muir finds Kaviko with the beautiful cut off the screen from Ogdebeni. Puts that one up and in. Canaan responding. Pass was almost stolen by Ogdebeni. And that foul is going to be a reaching on Kaviko. And here's going to be the inbound from Coelho. Probably looking for Mackenzie. She finds Selmani. We're just moving around the outside, and that's Mackenzie with the three. Wide open from the corner. Rebounded down low. The second chance opportunity, and finds Ward out for the three. And that one is off. But Ward has been lethal so far this game. She's gotten many opportunities too as well. Shooting at a very good percentage. I don't believe we have stats on that, but I would assume it's above 50%. She's just hunting that three-point line, looking for 3 points. She's converted. Muir up top. Kaviko sliding down low. And the Panthers now in their 2-3 zone. That's intercepted there by Brennan. Brennan up with the ball. Guarded by Muir. And what a dish to the side to Selmani. Selmani drains the three. 29-22, Selmani. Adding 3 points to that possession. Kaviko to Funk. Down low to Muir, inside to Ogdebeni. Back to Funk with the mid-range shot. And that one is off. That's another foul on Muir. That's going to be a reaching foul on Muir. Rams down by 6. That's 3 fouls on Muir now. And that's the 14th foul of this second quarter. And if you really count it, they're almost at the 10 foul mark for the first half. And you got to limit those fouls. You can't give the Panthers a talented team that went 21-3 last year. Free opportunities at the strikes. As Kaviko able to get the ball. Kaviko with the steal up to Muir. And Muir's gonna fire for the three. Muir drains the three there. Now it's 25-28. What once was an 11-point deficit is now a 3-point deficit as Mackenzie misses a layup there, which is uncharacteristic of her. And there's Driscoll, lets it go. And that one's off. Off the back iron. But Driscoll, three hunting right now, has an opportunity there. There is a 35.8 seconds remaining in this first half. The Rams came into the second quarter down 11 and now find themselves at a 3-point deficit. It's 25-28. And here's a free 2 shots at the line for Ward as she misses the first one. Ward with the second one. You got to make sure you box out the shooter here. Ward with the shot. That one's up and no good. 0 for 2. Muir gets the rebound, but then immediately turns it over. There's a free mid-range shot for Mackenzie. And she misses. Canaan trying to get the ball up too quickly. And Brennan in the corner lets it go. That one's off. Muir to Patterson. Patterson trailing that line. Brennan went for the steal and fouls. That's 48. Really frustrated with that foul. That's not a foul you need. You can't foul there. And Ward's going to come out. He's going to put in Thoenson. That's Kaviko up top to Muir. Kaviko with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. And that one is up. No good. Looking for the buzzer beater there. New Canaan down 25-28 at the end of the first half. Apologies for the technical difficulties on the scoreboard. We're going to have 9 minutes in between the first and second half. Myself, John Frieders, glad to join you tonight on this NCTV broadcast, and we're going to send it over for the sponsors, and we'll be back in a minute.
So if you win, this thing is like an insta dream. Like these are the type of things like they have all these type of things.
Guys, we're gonna ask everyone to stay off the floor. Sorry. Off the floor, everybody. Thank you. Sorry.
Trees, had all these things where you could like just sit and take like pictures in. It was all like pretty impressive. All these things where you could stick your face into them. Like it was very meant for photos, I would say, which is it was nice. I know that's the thing. I was meant to look that up and see if it was.
No, sorry, guys.
This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commission, residential, and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal, constructed with intention and integrity. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler of Fessler Family Dentistry, the dental office for your entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. Platinum sponsor, Frangio Engineering. Planning on putting a pool or addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Frangio Engineering can help you find a solution. Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist you with all of your automotive needs. Platinum sponsor, Manfredi Jewels. Manfredi Jewels, your local official Rolex jeweler, is excited to continue carrying the finest jewelry and watch brands, and welcome the New Canaan community to their newly renovated store this fall. Go Rams. Platinum sponsor, Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company, serving all of Fairfield County. Platinum sponsor, Walter Stewart's. Walter Stewart's market has supported NC Rams athletics and your entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stewart's is your fresh local market. We'd also like to thank our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2023-2024 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics. Go Rams.
Support the NCHS Scholarship Foundation. Purchase a golf ball. Someone will win a brand new 2024 Chevy Colorado. The NC Color Drop will take place March 24th at Waveney. Check out the truck today, located at the entrance of Denny Stadium. Already have a truck? There are 11 other great prizes too, including a $2,000 gift card to Walter Stewart's Market. All proceeds will go directly to NCHS graduates who rely on financial aid to help pay their college tuition expenses.
If you want to stay updated on all our Rams sports, please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at NCTV78. And in order to watch our bi-weekly broadcasts, live streams of the NCHS sports, and our podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, also at NCTV78. Thank you, and let's go Rams!
hosting Pomperaug. It has been a very competitive match between these two teams, as the score is knotted up very closely, and they've been able to convert on opportunities. The Panthers really shooting well from deep and able to get points whenever they've needed, and New Canaan was able to claw themselves back after finding themselves in an 11-point deficit at the beginning of that second quarter, and they turned it into something special as they shortened that deficit to just 3 points. It's been a close game so far, and we can expect more of the same in the second half. New Canaan needs to play fast. They need to settle down at the same time. They need to run in transition, as they found a lot of success in transition. And Pomperaug is going to go from the left to the right of your screen in the black jerseys, and New Canaan's in the white, as Muir is guarding Brennan. Mackenzie on the side, tiptoeing that line as she steps out, and that's going to be New Canaan's possession. Muir with the ball. Muir is going to feed it to Kaviko inside, and giving it to Kaviko. Kaviko running it up, and immediately double teamed at the spot. Here's Muir to Patterson. Patterson working her way inside. Back, kicks it to Muir, to the side to her teammate Cecilia, and Cecilia misses. And that's going to go off a Panther there as they fought for the rebound, and that's going to give New Canaan possession, down 25-21. 7:32 remaining in this third quarter. And Muir tries to inbound it there, but that was intercepted by number 24, Reagan Ward. Reagan Ward going to try to block everything as there's Cecilia throwing up the shot. Ogdebeni was a big part of that success in the second quarter, and she got the rebound there. There's the shot. Back to Ogdebeni. New Canaan looking for the foul. Ogdebeni got what looked like 4 rebounds there and puts up the layup. It's a 1-point game here, folks. Glad you're here with us on NCTV. Myself, John Frieders, on the call tonight. Shot by Ward from the corner, and Muir's got Kaviko. Kaviko in transition. Ball goes through her hands. And this is going to be Brennan taking it up. The only college commit on this floor. She's a senior this year, headed to Southern New Hampshire at the end of the season. That was missed by Mackenzie. Mackenzie tries to get it. And Patterson, showing that hustle, goes up with it and misses the layup. There's Mackenzie to Salmani. Salmani looked like she pump faked, and that's Mackenzie with the mid-range shot. And that one's off, as Ogdebeni's going to be picked up for the push there on Brennan.
Again, foul number 35, play Ogdebeni at 30 seconds.
And that's the foul, and that's going to give the Panthers this possession. New Canaan's going to have to play some inbound defense. That was blocked by Patterson. That is going to be a jump ball. And the ball's going to be New Canaan's there. New Canaan gets this jump ball, so the next one will go to the Panthers. We haven't seen many jump balls this year, or this quarter, this game to be precise. It's Kaviko, it's to Muir, back to Kaviko. Really spreading it out here. Muir up top. Ogdebeni calling for the ball down low. Kaviko. Kaviko with the ball to Cecilia. Cecilia inside to Patterson, the dime. And that is the layup that they were looking for. And New Canaan with their first lead of the game. So that's another turnover. Cecilia with the layup, and that one is in. It's 31-28. Great defense there. Full court pressure by the Rams. Mackenzie almost turned it over again. Salmani, mid-range shot, rolls around the rim. Not able to get in. 35-second shot clock resetting. There's Mueller. Mueller. Patterson. Kaviko to Patterson. Patterson up top. To Cecilia. Patterson. Patterson gets inside. That's going to be a reach-in foul on number 5, Taylor Brennan. And that's her third foul of the game, and that's an on-the-floor foul, which means she doesn't get shots for that. But maybe she gets fouled in the shooting motion on the layup there. That could have been a three-point play opportunity. Mueller to Kaviko. Kaviko in the backcourt. Cecilia to Muir. Muir dancing at the top of the key. Muir to Patterson. Here's Kaviko. Kaviko inside. Rams moving the ball here. Cecilia with the shot from the corner. Rebound by Agdabeni, and she puts it up. And the rebound by Muir, and that's going to be an over the back, I believe. Or a push. And that's Claire Agdabeni's third foul. That's a quick substitution. Agdabeni with the 3 fouls. It's going to be subbed out for Grace Driscoll. Driscoll trying to find her shot in that first half. Maybe we'll see some more out of the junior here. Talk about it, she's a returning player. This roster filled with 2 freshman starters, as Ward with another shot from the side, and that one's in. Bang, Palmer puts her hands on the desk there, not happy. That's Ward's 4th 3. Really putting on a shooting clinic so far. Kaviko to Cecilia. Patterson on the pick down low on the cut. Tried to get it to her. Muir to Cecilia. 15 on the shot clock. Cecilia, and that's going to be an up and down, or travel. It's a travel on Cecilia. Rams turn the ball over. Game knotted at 31 here with 3:51 remaining in this third quarter. And Rams started off this second half where they left off in that first. Really playing solid basketball. They struggled in the first quarter. And played stellar defense and offense. And now they find themselves in a tied game against what was a 21-3 Pomperaug team last year. And that is Tia Kaviko's 3rd foul. You see New Canaan getting into a little bit of foul trouble here. So they now have 3 team fouls. And once you get to that 5, you automatically give 2 free throw shots. Mackenzie from the corner, and she splashes that one home. Bang, and that's a 2-pointer. That's a mid-range shot, not a 3. Impressive shot there by the senior. Patterson answers right back with the layup of her own. CC Patterson having an unreal game so far. That's Mackenzie. Ward in that corner. Such a lethal shooter so far. Try to kick it. And that was stolen by the Rams. Senior captain Mueller here. Mueller with a little bit of jazz up at that top of the key. To Patterson. Driscoll. Driscoll with the ball, trying to get that back cut or a cut down low, but not able to find anything. Mueller up top. Shot clock draining down. Finds Patterson for the mid-range shot. And here's the Panthers running with it. And they're gonna call that a defensive foul. Driscoll couldn't get her feet set there and didn't go up completely straight. It's unfortunate to try and take a charge and not have it be a charge. You know, you're always putting your body on the line, and Driscoll looked for the call there, but not able to get it. And that's gonna put Ward at the line. Ward with the first one, and that one is off. She sighs. Frustration seeping in, but she's got to relax. You know, she's hit a couple 3s so far, and so we get the replay on this. And there's the second one, and that one goes in 1-for-1 at the strike. The Panthers still full court pressing. Mueller up to Driscoll. Driscoll tries to find Kaviko. Ball flirting with the side. So that's going to be another foul on CC Patterson. I believe that is her. That's either her third or that is her second foul. My apologies, I thought she had more. But that puts the Panthers in the bonus, and at this point, whenever you foul, you're just gonna give them 2 free shots at the line, and Ward has completed. Obviously, she went 1 for 1 at the strike. She's 0 for 1 here. Rams down by 1. Ward at the strike. Trace Driscoll has got that shooter. As Ward hits the second, goes 1 for 2 yet again. But if you're the Rams, you can't keep fouling. You gotta be smart here on what you try and attack and what you kind of leave behind and get involved in, and what you get involved in and try to get that steal versus what you just let it go and you try to play solid defense, maybe behind that middle line, behind that half court. Maybe you get into a half court press instead of a full court press. Here's Kaviko to Driscoll. Up to Cecilia. Cecilia trying to get it to Patterson, and that's stolen by the Panthers. Here's Salmani. Salmani to Ward. Ward's been money. And that was an air ball there. First air ball of the game for either team, I believe. But you saw she had every right to shoot that one. Went up with confidence and couldn't get that one in. And that's going to be another foul on the Panthers there after the play. During the play, after she missed a shot. And Palmer's going to call a 30-second timeout here to settle things down a little bit. Rams down by 2 with an opportunity. You know, you got to keep close here. You fought all the way up. You fought your way back into this game after being down by 11 going into that second quarter. And you were down by 3 starting the second half. And now you're down by 2 early on in this, or late in this third quarter. There's about 1 minute and 51 seconds remaining. And you've got possession here. A 2-point shot would do a lot for you if you can get it going. As New Canaan already is in the bonus, so every time they foul, they're gonna give the Panthers 2 shots at the line, and the Panthers are flirting with it as they have 3 fouls. And those fouls rack up quickly, so you gotta be careful. The one foul doesn't seem so big at a specific moment, you know, it can turn into being detrimental. And this is gonna be the senior captain, Muir, from the baseline with the inbound. Muir to Cecilia, and that press just lethal. Salmani to number 15, and that was blocked by Muir. What a play by the senior captain. Driscoll with the ball. And you can tell the Panthers gotta pressure the Rams. The Rams have really dominated when they get that extra couple seconds. They can just set up their plays. Their plays really have been their bright spot so far. Great play design by Palmer and the other coaches. Here's Muir. 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Muir puts it up, and that's gonna be a shot clock violation as she airballs that one. Rams down by 2 with 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining in this third quarter, and the shot clock violation, they're not what you want to see. Couldn't get anything going offensively. The Panthers just had number 14, Schneider, for the layup if she could get the ball up. And that ball is put through the rim by Patterson with another easy layup. The junior doing everything tonight for the Rams. Patterson, a really big bright spot as she gets a block there. Vico going for the steal, got ball but fell down. As here's Salmani, puts it up and in. You're a little bit frustrated. Salmani gonna get the chance at it and one here. And that is Mueller's 4th foul, and she's gonna have to be taken out for Agdabeni. But Agdabeni has held her own down low on the glass. Lots of rebounds, and Palmer's gonna want her to get rebounds and keep playing with that same level of physicality as Salmani converts on that three-point play, putting her team up by 3 with 35 seconds remaining. Palmer directing her team toward another offensive play. And there's Ogdebeni finding Kaviko. Kaviko able to get it past midcourt. He sets it down. Ogdebeni really a magnet for attracting defenders down low there. Here's Patterson to Ogdebeni. Patterson, top of the key. Patterson to Driscoll. Both juniors on this team. Patterson inside, puts up the mid-range shot, not able to get it going. And that looked like it could have been an over the back. Patterson puts it up. And that's the end of the third quarter. New Canaan down by 3. You saw less scoring opportunities in that third quarter and less balls going through the rim. But you know, each quarter is going to vary depending on how well the defense is playing. New Canaan a little bit frustrated, a couple players frustrated with what's going on. But overall in great mood right now, only down by 3 in a very tight game. And then on this other side, you got Pomperaug, and they're locked in on their coach. And their coach, Joe Fortier. He's had a 4-year varsity career early in the 2000s, not to date him back. And then he's been coaching for 22 years, so he knows what he's talking about when he coaches. And they just got to settle down here. The turnovers are what's going to kill them if they don't pay attention to what they're doing with the ball. And New Canaan down by 3, but very, very opportunistic to get back into this game. They've had opportunities, and that starting 5 out there, you're going to have Driscoll, Kaviko, Ogdebeni, Cecilia, the freshman, and CC Patterson. And Patterson has had a hell of a game so far. And on the other side, we'd like to take a moment to shout out Reagan Ward. Reagan Ward has 4 threes and a bunch of other points. She's had such a solid game so far and really a lethal shooter and made the Rams adjust. They're going to be a 1-4. They're going to be in a 1-4 box here, leaving the corner open. McKenzie not able to convert. Rebound by Kaviko, pushing it up to Cecilia, back to Kaviko, and that's going to be the backcourt violation there as no defender from the Panthers touched the ball. And here's 15. Emma Cahello inbounding to Salmani, and those fouls reset, so now both teams are at 0 apiece. Brought inside by McKenzie with the layup. Rebound by Driscoll. Driscoll back to Kaviko, and you got to move that ball up if you're the Rams. Kaviko flirting with the sideline. Salmani on the side, working away inside to the corner. And there's McKenzie with another mid-range shot. That one not able to go. And that's going to be a jump ball. That's going to be going the Panthers' way, I believe, as New Canaan got the last jump ball. And it's going to be New Canaan's ball. CC Patterson inbounding. Got this play where they set a bunch of picks, and Ogdebeni is wide open. CC Patterson up to Cecilia. They need a cut middle. There's Ogdebeni trying to enforce her will there. Kaviko wide open, 4-3, bang! Finds the net there, bottom of the net. Nothing but net as she ties the game up at 38 apiece. What a shot there by the senior. There's Ward to the corner, and McKenzie goes up and gets fouled. It's either on Patterson or Driscoll. See what the ref says here. And that's going to be on Drace Driscoll, number 23. As we look at a replay here of the 3, Ogdebeni with the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Kaviko, and Kaviko splashes that one down. You saw the reaction from the crowd, her teammates, and her coaches. Sigh of relief. It's 38-38. McKenzie at the line, and she drains the first one. And Callie Patterson coming in for Grace Driscoll. And number 15, Emma Cuejo, being subbed out for Taylor Brennan. Here is CC Patterson inbounding the ball to Kaviko. They both go up, and the refs are going to let them play. That could have been a foul quite easily. As Ward's wide open again, and Kaviko gets the rebound. He's going to push it up. A little bit of a 2-on-1, stops the fast break. And that's going to be a foul on the Panthers. Both at one apiece. You mentioned the 35-second shot clock has put both of these teams in a bit uncomfortable situations so far. I haven't seen much effect. You know, they got to maintain the clock. They got to be mindful of the clock and what's happening. You can't let that possession wind down. As this is Brennan inbounding, trying to find someone. And close to a 5-second violation there. Got to get the ball up before it hits 8 seconds. They do to Selmani. Selmani with the ball at the top of the key. Panthers up by 2. That ball goes towards the corner to Ward. That was Schneider, Molly Schneider. And that's a travel on Molly Schneider. My apologies, it wasn't Ward, it was Schneider. She travels back court. And that's going to put the ball in the Rams' possession. 6:10 remaining in this fourth quarter. Down by 2. Cecilia. And that is Callie Patterson to Kaviko. Sets the pick and rolls. Kaviko with the layup. And that was blocked by Brennan. CC Patterson with the ball. Patterson to Kaviko, and she's going to fire with the mid-range shot. And that one is just off. And New Canaan's going to retain possession here, not remain possession, retain possession. They're going to get the sideline. You need the baseline inbound with an offensive possession. Seems to be a little bit of confusion between the refs and the coach of the Panthers. Now Palmer coming in and getting involved. But all the players just standing. A bit of a pause here in the game plan. It seems like all the confusion was cleared up. Not entirely sure what it was. You'll have to bear with us. As Patterson on the inbound finds Cecilia. Cecilia with the layup. Ogdebeni with the rebound. And she puts it in. Ogdebeni, Claire Ogdebeni, the senior, has been a monster on the glass so far. The double team in the full court press, and McKenzie leading the charge. 3-on-2. That's being layup by Selma. Rebounded by Ogdebeni. Ogdebeni to Kaviko. Kaviko dribbling the ball up to Patterson. Patterson back to Kaviko. Kaviko to the other Patterson sitter. The sister, Cece, back to Cecilia. Cecilia up top to Callie Patterson. Patterson to Patterson. The shot clock winding down at 5 seconds now. Patterson's gonna have to throw one up. Kaviko with the shot. Oh, and that one doesn't hit rim, and probably should have been a shot clock violation, but they're gonna let that one go. As the shot there. And that's a foul. And that's a foul on New Canaan, number 32, CC Patterson. That's her 4th foul of the game. New Canaan with 2 team fouls in this 4th quarter. And the Panthers have won. Game all knotted up at 40. The Panthers are at the line. And that's Ward hitting home the first one. The past 2 trips to the line for Ward. She's gone 1 for 2. Let's see if she goes 1 for 2 again. 1 for 1 right now, and she's got 2 shots. 1 left. The ball is up and no good. Goes 1 for 2, but they get a crucial offensive rebound. To the side to Ward. Ward with the shot, and she hits that. That was a mid-range shot by Ward. Bang. New Canaan up to Kaviko, throws it up. Kaviko really deciding if she wants to fire there. And Patterson with the ball again. Patterson down low to senior captain Muir. Muir with the ball up top. Muir does a couple spins, hands it to Kaviko. Kaviko down low to Ogdebeni. Ogdebeni to Muir. The shot to Cecilia. And Muir gets the rebound up to Cecilia again. Ogdebeni with another rebound. Canaan offensive rebounds piling up so far. They got 3 offensive rebounds on just this possession alone. Muir with the cut, the layup, and it's good. 42-41, Rams down by 1 with 3:37 remaining in this 4th quarter. And Brennan, the commit, carrying up the ball to a running Reagan Ward, finds her in motion, and that's going to be a foul as we get a little bit of a replay here of the layup and the teamwork by the Rams. Cecilia to Muir. Muir makes the sharp cut and able to finish through the contact. And there's the free throw from Ward. Ward with the free throw, the first one. And she hits the second one, 2 for 2. That extends the lead to 3. Muir to Ogdebeni. Back to Muir. Ogdebeni to Cecilia. Kaviko in the corner. Oh, and she's just off there. Was so close to tying up the game as they miss a wide open layup, the Panthers. But Brennan converts and hits that mid-range shot off the rebound. Kaviko to Patterson. Patterson coming up with the ball to Kaviko. Kaviko picked by Patterson. Got to be careful of that moving screen. There's Muir inside to Ogdebeni, trying to muscle her way inside. And that's going to be a foul on number 4, Vivian Bunton. Bunton was put in to try and stop Ogdebeni. She's just had her will and her way this entire game. And there's the shot attempt by the Rams, not able to fall as Salmani carries it up. Salmani to Ward. Guarded by Muir, almost poke-stealed. Both on the floor. And that's going to be a foul on Muir. And Muir, not going to be called for the foul there, but they're saying that she touched the ball. I know you guys don't get a good look at it. Ball thrown across. Mackenzie in the corner. Nylon! What a shot there from Mackenzie. And that's going to put New Canaan in a tough 7-point deficit with 2:20 remaining. What a shot there by the senior. You saw them. Let's look at this replay here. The Panthers really doing a great job of spreading the floor, and you've seen them run that play multiple times. They've kicked it across court and try to find Mackenzie in the corner, and she's not been able to convert very many times, but she converted there for the 3-pointer. And that's a big shot. You know, down by 4 is a lot different than down by 7. If you're the Rams, you know, you need to stop Pomperaug here. Pomperaug's on a little bit of a roll, and the game's getting a little bit chippier and more physical. You need to be able to get this offensive. You need to get this offensive possession down low. You need to get an easy bucket. And, you know, although some coaches may prefer to take the 3 here, I think you got to keep trying to get those easy 2s, and you can't risk it. We've seen so much success down low from Ogdebeni and Muir, and really the entire team through the plays of Kim Palmer, and really just playing well as a team. You know, it's not about one person having all the shots. Both of these teams deserve a lot of credit, especially Pomperaug in the way they've been able to spread the ball and hit big shots when they've needed to. You know, I think Ward has at least 4 3-pointers in this game so far. Mackenzie has a couple of good buckets. Salmani has, I think, 2 and 1s. So, you know, team effort by the Panthers and also a team effort by the Rams. Panthers in the full court press. Cecilia to Patterson. Patterson going up. She puts that one up and that one's in. 48 is looking for the travel care there by the refs. Clock's going to keep ticking. 48 just says, take your time. And if you're the Rams, you can't foul. You have 3 fouls already. Be patient with those hands. As 48 is gonna call the timeout there. Wanting the foul, but gonna call the timeout. And he's gonna call the full timeout, settle his weighties down, and he had to call that timeout there, otherwise that's an 8-second violation, which means that they wouldn't have gotten the ball up fast, quick enough. Panthers are in a little bit of a more comfortable situation than the Rams, but Rams are still applying a lot of pressure. The Panthers are up 49-44, a minute 55 remaining in this game. And in the season opener for both teams, obviously, I mentioned it coming into this game, both teams had a 0 in both categories in the win and loss column. But both of these teams will leave with a different number in one of those columns. If you're a Rams fan, you're hoping it's a 1-0 record, a 1 in the win column. If you're a Panthers fan, you want it to be a win for the Panthers, of course. And it's going to be a Panthers inbound here. Bunton is going to inbound it. Patterson playing exceptional defense there and able to force the steal. Kaviko is going to take her time. Kaviko to Patterson. Trying to finds Ogdebeni at the 3-point line. Down low to Muir, kicks out to Kaviko. Kaviko with the 3, and that one's in. Bang! What a shot there by the senior as she gets a steal there. And the shot by the freshman to tie it up. Ogdebeni with another rebound. Ogdebeni's going to be put at the line. She hit 2 earlier in the game, and what a rebound, offensive rebound by Ogdebeni. 48 is going to put Emma Coelho in. It'll be interesting to see who he takes out, but Coelho's going to go in for someone after this first shot by Ogdebeni. First shot is up, and it's good. 48-49. Rams down by 1 with Ogdebeni in, and Bunton's going to come out for Coelho. And Ogdebeni has a chance to tie it up. The shot is up, and it's good. Game is tied, 49-49. As they mix it up on the inbound there, Rams are full court pressing, but you got to keep those hands away. Keep them out, keep them up. Do not foul if you're the Rams. Left, Mackenzie wide open in the corner. Splash! Mackenzie with the mid-range shot. Panthers full court pressing. Patterson up to Cecilia. Ogdebeni to Tia. Kaviko. Picked by Muir. Brennan right in Kaviko's face. Down low to Ogdebeni on Brennan. And a defensive stop there with 45 seconds remaining. Brennan just gonna take her time. You know, you got that 35-second shot clock, but you want to use as much time as possible. As the Panthers are just gonna move it. And they're gonna call yet another timeout. No, that is a foul on the Rams. And Ogdebeni is going to be out. That is her 5th foul. And that's a big foul. If you're the Panthers, you knew what you were doing there, trying to go down low and get the foul, but not the player you want to foul out if you're the Rams. And Donaldson's going to come in. The sister of Maddie Donaldson, who we talked about, was a key contributor of the Rams last year. And the Panthers are going to call the timeout. Going to try to set up a play to get an easy bucket, up 51-49, and you know, an easy bucket makes it almost a 2-possession game, except for the possibility of getting fouled on a 3-pointer and making it. But you don't see that often. as we look at the huddle of the Rams here. Down by 2, 49-51. With 31 seconds remaining, you need a defensive stop. The Panthers got one earlier after they stopped you down low. So Ogdebeni went up and tried to put it in. And if you're the Panthers, you need to get an easy bucket here and really extend this lead. It's a very tight game. No room for error. There's no margin of error for either teams. Whether you're the Rams or the Panthers, New Canaan, Pomperaug, we have a good one in this final 32 seconds of regulation if there is overtime. And Palmer stressing the importance of communication in situations like this. You need to communicate where the ball's going. You need to be able to communicate where your teammates are and knowing where your teammates are so you can do what you need. As the ball's going to be inbounded here by 33, McKenzie tries to find Brennan, and the loose ball there retained by the Panthers. And that's gonna be the foul by Kaviko, and that's gonna send number 14 to the line. That is Molly Schneider at the line with an opportunity to make it a 4-point lead, but she's got to hit both. She's guaranteed both free throws. And she misses the first one. Now if you're the Rams, you can get the ball back down by 2 or 3, depending on if she makes this one. This is Schneider at the line. And she misses. Rebound by Patterson. Patterson to Cecilia, to Kaviko. Kaviko looking for something. And that's gonna be a full timeout by Coach Palmer. Palmer's gonna take the full timeout, settle her ladies down. It'll be interesting to see who she puts out of the 5. But she just needs a single layup to tie it up with 17.4 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off, because there's less than 35 seconds remaining. And you're gonna need to get something going, and I would believe that you gotta think the ball's gonna end up in CC Patterson's hands or Kaviko's hands at one point or the next on this possession, but you gotta look for Mueller cutting. If you're the Panthers, you're gonna make them beat you one-on-one. You don't wanna play zone because you see those gaps open up. You've seen it this entire day. Gaps have opened up in that zone defense, and that's where the Rams have been able to execute. If you're Palmer, you're designing a play here to try and get a layup. If you have to take the 3, you take the 3. But my guess is you wanna tie the game and send it to overtime compared to taking that risk and trying to win the game on a 3-point play. Teams coming out of the huddle and for New Canaan. See Maddie Donaldson, Tia Kaviko, Sophie Mueller, Cecilia, and Patterson. CC Patterson, not Callie Patterson. But both Pattersons have been fantastic in this game. Gotta get the ball in. Patterson with the ball. Almost turned over there. And that's gonna be a push there. And that's gonna be 24. Reagan Ward has been so good shooting the ball. And that is their 4th team foul. That is their 4th team foul. So one more sends New Canaan to the line for 2. And that's New Canaan's last timeout. Again, we have a quick minute here to kind of just settle down a little bit. Obviously, as a fan, you can settle down a little bit, but the players gotta remain locked in. It's been a tightly contested game. The Rams found themselves at an 11-point deficit at the end of the first quarter. Then by the end of the second, they were down by 3. And I believe at the end of the third quarter, they were down by 2. And they are down by 2 right now with 14.2 seconds remaining. Game's been so close so far. All the fans getting on their feet and cheering for their girls. as Muir's going to take the inbound here to Kaviko. Kaviko trying to run, and that is off her foot. And that is unfortunate. Off her foot and goes out of bounds. And now if you're New Canaan, you got to figure out who you want to send to the line. You want to leave someone open that you don't think is going to make both free throws. But the Panthers have been lethal from the strike so far today. Both teams out of timeouts right now, so neither team can call a timeout. And as for the team fouls, New Canaan has 5 and the Panthers have 4. So if New Canaan fouls anybody, they're going to send the person to the line to take 2 shots. And the Rams are down by 2 right now, 51-49. That's how the air is heating up a little bit in here. Determines who ends up with the one in their win column. We couldn't have asked for a better first game to stream. It's NCTV. Thank you for joining us for this game. And we come with an amazing finish for you in store for you. 12.5 seconds remaining. The inbound by Mackenzie. Mackenzie trying to get it in. Gets it into Taylor. And CC Patterson almost steals the ball. And that's going to be a foul on Selmani. That will send her to the line. And that's going to take off 7 seconds off the clock. It's now 6.5 seconds remaining in the game. New Canaan down by 2. Selmani at the line for 2. Selmani with 2 big free throws, as you see. Kaviko and Driscoll, New Canaan's premier shooters, staying in the backcourt. So if she misses one, they can throw it up to her and take the 3 if she makes both. As she misses the first one. Those 2 free throws would have made it a 4-point game. She missed the first one, 0 of 1. Will she miss both? The ball is up. And it's off. Donaldson's got to get it up. Kaviko dribbling up 2-1 with the shot. Not able to get the shot off. And a disappointing way to end it if you're the Rams. You couldn't get the shot up. And any shot there would have been better than no shot as time expired and time ran out. And the Panthers are going to end up stealing a victory from the Rams here. Rams are now 0-1 on the season. The Panthers are 1-0. Continuing what they left behind after finishing 21-3 last year, and it's a new season for both these teams. And if you're New Canaan, you have to be satisfied with how you played. There were moments you could have played better, but you also saw a lot of good things if you're Coach Kim Palmer. You know, you saw your defense be able to operate those plays well. You did see a lot of fouls, which you need to clean up. Those fouls ended up affecting them really negatively. They sent them to the line for free points. As for Pomperaug, you know, you got to be happy with the way you played. You were able to shoot the lights out essentially with Ward, able to hit at least 4 3-pointers, and then you saw Alexis McKenzie step up like you were hoping for. You're expecting her to step up as she averaged 9.4 points last year, and I think she had just around 9 points, so a solid performance by McKenzie. And then we got to talk about New Canaan and their ability to dominate on the glass. Usually during most games, you're able to dominate on the glass and come out with a victory, but not the case tonight. Claire Ogdebeni unfortunately fouled out as she had 5 fouls, but when she was on the court, she was lights out. She really was that determining factor that was able to help New Canaan get back into this game. And CC Patterson, if you're Coach Kim Palmer, you're going to rely on CC for most of the season as she played solid on the offense and defensive side of the ball. And she was able to get lots of steals, and she was able to put in a lot of buckets for you. And you got to be satisfied with the offensive production. You put up 50 points, which is a considerable amount considering it's a high school basketball game. You got to be happy. Lots of stuff to like, and then there's obviously going to be a lot of stuff to kind of go to the drawing board and try to fix, because it is the first game of the season, and these first couple games are still getting into it, trying to figure out what's going on, and they'll go back to the drawing board and figure out what's up. And thank you for joining us here on NCTV. Myself, John Frieders, And the rest of our crew, you had AJ Pulici as the senior producer, Bianca Formoso as the technical director, Brooks Tomasco as camera, and Maddie as the replay as well. And both these were on replay and camera, both TV wonders, and we like to see that. Thank you for joining us here on NCTV for this first game of the season for our girls basketball season. We will be trying to cover as many games as possible during this fall season, from basketball to hockey, both boys and girls in each respective sport. Before we leave, we'd like to send you our sponsor video, but we'd like to thank one more person in Roman Sobolski, who has been really amazing for our program and really elevated NCTV to the next level. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.
This game is sponsored by our NC Rams All Sports Booster Club Platinum and Gold sponsors. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Anderson Kenny Architecture, a full-service practice that encompasses a range of commission, residential, and commercial projects. Each project is a thoughtful collaboration tailored for clients and their needs. The outcome is highly personal, constructed with intention and integrity. We would like to thank our Platinum sponsor, Dr. William Fessler of Fessler Family Dentistry, the dental office for your entire family's dental needs. At William Fessler Family Dentistry, smile, you're in good hands. Platinum sponsor, Frangione Engineering. Planning on putting a pool or addition onto your house? Are you having drainage issues on your property? Frangione Engineering can help you find a solution. Platinum sponsors and NCHS alumni, Leo and Steve Carl of Carl Chevrolet, have been proud supporters of local athletic programs for generations. Their dealership has been serving Fairfield County since 1927. Their team is ready to assist you with all of your automotive needs. Platinum sponsor, Manfredi Jewels. Manfredi Jewels, your local official Rolex jeweler, is excited to continue carrying the finest jewelry and watch brands, and welcome the New Canaan community to their newly renovated store this fall. Go Rams. Platinum sponsor, Renaissance Partners, a family-owned and New Canaan-based residential building and remodeling company, serving all of Fairfield County. Platinum sponsor, Walter Stewart's. Walter Stewart's market has supported NC Rams athletics and your entire New Canaan community for years. Walter Stewart's is your fresh local market. We'd also like to thank our gold sponsor, Performance Optimal Health, who proudly supports all New Canaan Rams athletes in their 2023-2024 seasons. Their team helps clients achieve their health goals through exercise, recovery, nutrition, and stress management. They offer their congratulations to all teams competing this season. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. The NC Rams All Sports Booster Club supports all New Canaan High School athletics. Go Rams.
Support the NCHS Scholarship Foundation. Purchase a golf ball. Someone will win a brand new 2024 Chevy Colorado. The NC Color Drop will take place March 24th at Waveney. Check out the truck today, located at the entrance of Denny Stadium. Already have a truck? There are 11 other great prizes too, including a $2,000 gift card to Walter Stewart's Market. All proceeds will go directly to NCHS graduates who rely on financial aid to help pay their college tuition expenses.
If you want to stay updated on all our Rams sports, please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at NCTV78. And in order to watch our bi-weekly broadcasts, live streams of the NCHS sports, and our podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, also at NCTV78. Thank you, and let's go Rams!